YouTube? RJ from Heavily Fitness here. Not sure if my big ass hair is in the frame, but it is what it is. Fresh off of a little bit of shadow boxing, my favorite form of cardio. And I want to discuss the topic of carbs. Do they make you fat? The camera's crooked, let me fix that. Do carbs make you fat? No. I don't support this heinous demonization of macronutrients, whether it be protein, carbs, or fats. The truth is, you need all three of those macronutrients to be a healthy person. True, you can live and do keto, but keto sucks. It's not a fun diet. For me personally, for millions of other people out there that flunk out of it, it's not a fun diet. And frankly, it's not the best diet if you're an athlete that's concerned about long distance cardio or any sort of endurance level sport. Carbs are great. Carbs are your friend. But back to the topic of carbs themselves, as far as gaining weight, there's only one carb you need to worry about when it comes to getting fat, and that is sugar, added sugar, simple carbohydrates. What those do is they make food addicting. So you eat a ton of it because it tastes so good. It tastes too good. It's unnatural. It's unbelievable how good some of this stuff tastes. I've eaten a lot of these, I'm not gonna lie. But also, the quick fix of energy and the rapid rising of your blood sugar levels from consuming added sugars results in a crash that happens pretty rapidly once you sort of hit that climax of simple carb sugary ecstasy. And essentially you feel like crap, and therefore your body says, hey, give me some more. Thus, when you consume added sugars and simple carbohydrates like that, you're literally making your body go into this state eventually where it's like, I need more. Give me more. That stuff is awesome. So in a way, sugar does kind of operate similarly to a drug in terms of what it does inside of your body. It makes food addicting. And when food is an addiction, you can get quite fat. As you can see from me, I've had a food addiction almost my entire life, and I've got the loose skin to show for it. But the only thing that will actually make you fat, the only thing that matters is a caloric surplus, which means you're consuming a higher amount of calories daily than your maintenance level calorie intake. Well, your maintenance level calorie intake is how many calories you would need to eat in a day in order to stay the same body weight. If you consume less than that maintenance level, you would lose weight. If you consume more than that, you will gain weight. So you can eat a lot of sugar and still not gain fat as long as you're not eating in a caloric surplus on a consistent basis. You can even lose weight eating a bunch of sugar as long as you're in a calorie deficit. But excessive levels of sugar are always bad because, one, they lead to type 2 diabetes, and two, the unsteady energy levels make you feel like crap and they make you want to eat more, so it makes dieting harder. But it's really funny that we demonize carbohydrates now, and we used to demonize fats back in the day. And when we demonized fats, what they did there was they stripped out the fat in foods and they replaced it with added sugar to make the foods taste better because fat makes things taste good. As a result, people became addicted to sugar, and then they got fatter because now they're addicted to sugar. So now we demonize carbs and we celebrate fat. But the funny thing about fat is that fat has 9 calories per gram, okay? Carbohydrates and protein both have 4 calories per gram. So fat has twice the amount of calories, actually over twice the amount of calories per gram as both protein and carbs. Yet, we demonize carbohydrates as far as gaining weight. If anything, you would want to watch your fat intake, as fat is more than twice as calorically dense than both carbs and proteins. And let's be honest, most of the people I've seen that are fat, they eat a lot of fat. But even still, you won't gain weight eating a ton of fat if you are not eating a caloric surplus consistently. If you're eating at maintenance level or below maintenance level in terms of your calorie intake, even with a super high fatty diet, you will not gain weight. That is why keto is successful, because They're either at maintenance level calories or below. So, I hope this video has been informative. Please like, subscribe, share so we can put out more honest fitness information and spread the not necessarily good news, but reliable news. And I will speak to you at some point in time. Ravioli.